The United Kingdom has officially acknowledged that it's providing Ukraine with the long-range missiles it specifically requested to aid in its defense against the encroaching Russian forces. The missile is Storm Shadow. The decision follows repeated pleas from Ukraine for more weapons from the West. Viewers may note that earlier this year, Ukrainian Defense Minister Oleksii Reznikov committed that longer-range missiles would not be used to attack targets within Russia itself. He told an EU meeting, "If we could strike at a distance of up to 300 kilometers, the Russian army wouldn't be able to provide defense and would have to lose. Ukraine is ready to provide any guarantees that your weapons will not be involved in attacks on Russian territory." In this video, Defense Updates analyzes why the supply of Storm Shadow by Britain will complicate matters for Russia and Ukraine. Let's get into the details. UK Defense Secretary Ben Wallace said the weapons will give Ukraine the best chance of defending itself. Mr. Wallace made the announcement in the House of Commons. He said the missiles would allow Ukraine to push back Russian forces based on Ukrainian sovereign territory. He explained the UK took the decision after Russia continued down a dark path of targeting civilian infrastructure in Ukraine. It's to be noted that when Mr. Wallace wrote to his Russian counterpart, Sergei Shoigu, in December, he said that further attacks could result in the UK donating more capable weapons. He said the missiles were going into or already in Ukrainian hands and described the move as calibrated and proportionate to Russia's escalations. Wallace said none of this would have been necessary had Russia not invaded. He said the missiles would be compatible with Ukraine's existing Soviet-era planes and praised the technicians and scientists who made that possible. Each of these missiles cost about £2 million. The Defense Secretary didn't divulge how many had been sent. It had been estimated the UK holds a stock of between 700 and 1,000 of this missile. Storm Shadow is an Anglo-French, low-observable, long-range, air-launched cruise missile developed since 1994 by Matra and British Aerospace, and now manufactured by MBDA. The French equivalent is known as Scalp EG. Storm Shadow entered into service in 2002. RAF Tornadoes used Storm Shadow missiles operationally for the first time during the 2003 invasion of Iraq. It's comparable to cruise missiles such as the American AGM-158 JASSM and the German-Swedish KEPD-350 Taurus. Storm Shadow is equipped with a TR-60-30 turbojet engine, providing it with a maximum range of 560 kilometers or 350 miles. The missile has a top speed of Mach 0.95. Storm Shadow is equipped with a 450 kilograms or 990 pound Broach warhead. This is a two-stage warhead made up of initial shaped charge, which cuts a passage through concrete, earth, etc., allowing a follow-on warhead to penetrate the target. Because of this warhead design, cruise missiles can now achieve the level of hard target penetration that was previously limited to laser-guided gravity bombs. For mid-course guidance, Storm Shadow employs a triple navigation system using inertial navigation, GPS, and terrain reference navigation. For terminal guidance, it uses an imaging infrared seeker and automated target recognition software for pinpoint accuracy. It's a fire-and-forget missile, programmed before launch. Once launched, the missile cannot be controlled or commanded to self-destroy, and its target information cannot be changed. Recent enhancements include the capability to relay target information just before impact and the usage of a one-way or link-back data link to relay battle damage assessment information back to the host aircraft. Storm Shadow is not a silver bullet. Being subsonic, the missile could be shot down by the Russian air defense systems. We've seen that Ukraine, using Soviet-origin S-300, has taken out several Caliber cruise missiles. But nonetheless, Storm Shadow is a great addition for Ukraine. Russian command posts, logistical facilities, ammunition depots, and other high-value targets that were outside of HIMARS range are no longer invulnerable. This will likely complicate Russian planning and logistics. Russia has noted this. RIA Novosti, the Kremlin-aligned Russian news outlet, quoted Dmitry Peskov, the spokesman for the Russian president. The Kremlin is assessing the Storm Shadow supplies very negatively. This will require a relevant response from our military, which of course will make appropriate decisions from a military point of view.
Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.